Hey, it's Greg Millie, community storyteller for Kentucky's Heartland, and I am joined by Brian Dennis, who is with the Award Center. If you watch Bacon in Your Mailbox, he's a sponsor, but he's wearing one of his other hats today, and it's not just a UK hat. It's his Elizabethtown Lions Club hat today as we talk about the annual Chicken BBQ. Uh, Brian, first of all, I'm glad that you guys are still going to do this, but I know there are some changes that we want to get out of the way right away about the Chicken BBQ this year, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, with the governor's regulations, we have to go through drive-through only. Just makes it safer for everybody, and a whole lot less cleaning for us if we let you inside the building.
All right. Now, every year you guys do this, and I know you get a half a chicken, and I can
Yep.
recite this in my brain. I can close my eyes, Brian. Watch this. It's a half a chicken. It's baked beans and it's coleslaw.
Yes, that's it.
How about that? And I'm envisioning that too, because
And normally you get a drink with that, but because of drive-through, we can't do drinks this year.
okay, it's still $8. That's a great deal.
Yes.
Now, what do
And
you guys do with
it's
the money? Do you guys put it in your pocket and go to Vegas with it, or what do you guys do with the Lions Club with it?
well, our biggest project is helping people who are in need of eyeglasses, eye screening. If they come to us and say they're having a little bit of trouble getting a eye exam, paying for it, or getting their glasses, we help them out the best we can. A health clinic, we help them. Feeding America, both the regular Feed America and the backpack program. Hospice. There's we have scholarships for all three of our local high schools. There's quite a bit that we do with the money that we raise. The problem with the last fundraiser that we were supposed to have, our pancake breakfast, was supposed to be in March and got canceled. So now we have 25 people in the queue waiting for eye exams, and we haven't had a fundraiser. So we need to have something to help the people who are in need.
All right, so we're talking next Saturday, August the 29th.
Yes,
Starts at 11 o'clock, runs until 6 o'clock at E-Town High School.
correct.
And how many chicken halves are we talking about?
This year we've ordered 1,000 chicken halves, and
That,
it's chicken halves, not quarters. Every time you go to a backyard barbecue, you see the little quarters. These are thick chicken halves.
yeah, I mean, it covers that whole styrofoam. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of art when you get there. Now, usually what I try to do is, and of course this year it'll be different. I'm just going to have to be honest about it. Usually I'll try to go early and maybe do a carry out. And then later in the afternoon, I go back through and do the drive through. So this time I'm just going to go through twice, do the drive through and just own it, because I'm here to help people.
We'll have different volunteers, so they'll never know.
All
You
right.
go through as anytime you'd like.
All right, that's good. So who cooks the chicken and how long does that take and when do you start doing that?
We meet up at American Legion Park at 6 in the morning. We get the grills fired up. It takes about an hour, hour and a half to get them fully ready. And then on the grill, it's about 18, 20 feet long. I can put 150 to 170 chicken halves on one grill. And we're going to have three grills. It takes about 3 hours to cook them properly because we don't cook with fire, it's cooked with heat, as any professional knows that you don't cook with with heat, with fire. There's about 16 inches between the grate and the charcoal, and it's a thin layer of charcoal, so that it smokes them. It's
Hmm.
really good,
Yeah, I mean
especially with
they're
that cattleman barbecue sauce.
oh man, they're juicy. I mean it's great. Just like fall off the bone good that is. Now, when you guys do this, I know there's a lot of work that goes into it. Who helps out? I mean, how many members do you have of the Lions Club? And if somebody wanted to volunteer, are there volunteer opportunities or what?
Definitely, we need volunteers. We have several people, my friends, that I've called up. They're coming out to help in the kitchen staff. Aaron Rucker is in charge of the grills, and with his contacts, with what everything that he does, he's got quite a few people to help us. We normally have about 20 people to 25 cooks on the grill, and have another 25 to 30 that helps in the kitchen. They start in the kitchen at 7 o'clock in the morning, and they've got to prepare the coleslaw and cup it. They got to cook the baked beans and cup that as well. So people are working drive through. My thing, I haven't only contacted a few, but the Alliance Club projects, The elected officials are the people running for office. They like to come shake hands and meet and greet the public. I'm going to call a couple of them and say, do you want to work drive-through? So you can't advertise on where a button, but you can still hand the meal to the person and smile behind your mask.
All right. So next Saturday, August the 29th, Elizabethtown High School runs from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. The cost is $8, and all the proceeds benefit the great work that the Lions Club has been doing for over 76 years now. That's just amazing, the amount of work and amount of money that you have reinvested in our community, Brian. So one more thing with the price, you talk about $8 to get the meal.
Right.
How do they get that? Do they just pay for it when they get there? Can they buy tickets from somebody? How do they get a ticket for this?
Any Lions Club member should have tickets on them. Or you mentioned the Award Center earlier. I'm right there on Mulberry in front of Elizabethtown High School. I have tickets here. You can come by. But for those who don't have a ticket already, we will have a station set up before you get through drive-through, and they'll have tickets for sale there. I do want to stress this because I just found this out today. The Kids Site program through the Lions Club, Nancy Pence is over that. Last year, we got the numbers. She screened over 1,500 kids to let them know or let the parents know if they needed to go see an eye doctor. And we're talking preschool and nurseries, K. We're talking, we get them when they're really young. That helps them out for their future years in school.
All right, so let's help the community out. Again, they could not do their pancake breakfast back in March, so this needs to be a big fundraiser next Saturday at Elizabethtown High School. It's the Elizabethtown Lions Club annual chicken barbecue. I don't want to call you the chicken man, the chicken daddy, or the guru or chicken. I'm just going to call you Brian Dennis. Is that all right?
That will work.
All right.
I'm president until June.
He's Elizabethtown Lions Club President Brian Dennis. I'm Greg Milby, community storyteller. Make sure you get out to the barbecue.